Paradoxical riddles that will blow your mind. Paradoxical riddles are mind games based on logical contradictions or impossible dilemmas. They challenge our understanding of time, identity, causality, and existence. They do not seek direct answers, but provoke deep reflection. And sometimes a good headache. Here are some of the most puzzling. 1. The grandfather paradox. If you travel back in time and kill your grandfather before he meets your grandmother, then you would never be born. But if you were never born, how could you travel back in time to kill him? A classic time travel paradox that defies all logic of cause and effect. 2. The barber's paradox. In a village, the barber shaves all the men who do not shave themselves. Who shaves the barber? If he shaves himself, then he shouldn't shave. But if he doesn't shave himself, then he should. A logical loop with no way out. 3. The paradox of the punctual time traveler. If you receive today a manual with instructions on how to build a time machine, and you use it to travel back in time and give it to yourself in the past, who originally wrote the manual? Who originally wrote the manual? A paradox of circular causality where the information has no clear origin. Was it created or did it just appear out of nowhere? 4. Paradox of the refrigerator. Is the refrigerator light on when the door is closed? You can only check by opening the door, which destroys the observation. 5. The paradox of Theseus' ship. If you replace all the parts of a ship one by one, is it still the same ship? What if you build another one with the original pieces? 6. The paradox of the impossible button. A red button promises you that if you press it, you will never have existed. But if you didn't exist, who pressed it? An existential dilemma that mixes action, time and annulment of one's own conscience. 7. The paradox of the box with the future. You receive a sealed box with a note that says, inside this box is what you will do tomorrow. Do you open it or not? Can you change what is inside? A paradox of free will. Can you alter a future that is already determined? 8. The paradox of the infinite trap. A machine creates an exact copy of you with your memories, thoughts and body. You die and only that copy remains. Are you still alive? A riddle that challenges identity. Is it you, or just someone who thinks they are you? 9. The paradox of the cycle of lies. I always lie. If it is true that he always lies, then he is telling the truth, which contradicts the statement. 10. Paradox of the conscious fish. If a fish lives its whole life in water, does it know it is wet? Apply to humans and their context. Do we really see our conditions? The paradox of the infinite library. A library contains all possible books with all possible combinations of letters. Is there a book in it that exactly describes your life, until your death? The paradox of the Almighty. Can an all-powerful being create a stone so heavy that he himself cannot lift it? If he can, then he cannot lift it. If he cannot, then he is not omnipotent. The paradox of the immobile traveler. If you could instantly teleport anywhere, would you really keep moving? Or would you never travel again? The paradox of the dream within the dream. If you dream that you are dreaming, how do you know that you have really woken up? Paradox of the ignorant knower. The more I know, the more I realize what I don't know. True knowledge reveals its own insufficiency. Why are we fascinated by these riddles? These paradoxes show us the limits of human logic, and how even simple ideas can lead to impossible dilemmas. Some are based on formal logic, others on physics, such as time travel, and many on deep, philosophical questions. Thank you for watching the video.